This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, yeah, we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
What's up, my wonderful peeps? Sports to the bone here again, man. Shout out to all the viewers, subscribers, and the followers. Big up on yourself. Alright, my viewers and subscribers. So I have a cricketing story that I want to share with you guys. But before we go any further, you know the golden rule already, which is to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and drop a comment. Alright, so let's get straight to it. So oftentimes, we speak about the under 19 players and why they are not transitioning over into senior cricket or into professional cricket, right? Now, I was taking a look at the CWI website and I saw an article where acting head coach Rohan Nurse, he was talking about the experience that the youngsters would have gained just the other day. That's the under 19 Rising Stars, I think they are called. They went over there in England and had 6 matches, right? So he was talking about the experience that they gained and what we should expect in time to come. Now, before I go down into what he had to say, I must say that I really agree that, it was an intense series and it was one that really shook up a lot of the batsmen, mostly because, being dominant out here in the Caribbean, in the region, and to go over there on foreign soil for the first time, more than likely they were stunned or they were surprised with some of what cricket had to offer when you play it in different conditions. You understand? So I do agree that it was an intense series. Now, good exposure for the youngsters. As I said, even though we lost 4-2, it was a 6-match series and we lost 4-2. Now, Coach Nurse, he's quoted as saying the tour was hugely beneficial, right? Yeah, man. And, all the players got good experience. And, Nurse is saying he wants them to continue grow and progress in the coming months. And I must say that I agree. I agree that, it was a good tour for them, good exposure. Because, as I said, they would have been competing against each other in the Caribbean, Jamaica under 15, maybe going up against Trinidad under 15, Guyana under 15, etc. You understand? And, to have them coming together now and going over there to represent the region, it was indeed a good look. Now, all the players, all the players that went, even if we had a 1 or 2 that didn't get a chance to play, just touring and going into different conditions and working out, in different net sessions and things like that. It started to build their confidence, knowing that they would have left the Caribbean and they would have gone to a different part of the world, and would have done some amount of representation of themselves. Now, the coach also said that winning the final game was very important because of the fact, that some of the defeats were very close. So they are saying that maybe for game 2 or 3, those games were a bit close, very close. They lost them, narrowly. So winning the final game, is a good look, and they would have left with some amount of momentum and thing. You understand? I mean, even though they would have lost the games, they still represented themselves well. And he went on to say that they wanted to leave the tour with some momentum for the latter part of the World Cup preparation. You understand? So I do agree that winning that final game there would sort of give allow them to leave on a much higher spirit than if they would have left on a losing note or on a low note. You understand? Because preparations are in tune for this World Cup. And, positive news, guys. Positive news. I know I didn't get a chance to really cover the under 19, the under 19 games, you understand. And I didn't even really get a chance to do a review after the series had finished. But never too late for a show, I rain them say, right? No, just to remind you guys that the World Cup will be held in the Caribbean. You understand? CWI, they will play host, and it will go on from January the 4th to February the 3rd, 2022. You understand? So at least we have a good amount of chance, of really going going very deep down in this competition. It is going to be in our backyard, but at the end of the day, once you're a top player, sometimes it doesn't really even matter the conditions. So we're expecting that some of the best youngsters, that the world have to offer will come into the Caribbean and will be looking to leave with that title. You understand? So, at least they will get a chance to improve on certain things going into the World Cup, seeing that they would have identified a couple of flaws. And the good thing, my viewers and subscribers, is that, the coaches, they agree. And one thing that there needs to be improvement. You understand? Because Coach Nurse was quoted as saying that they need to improve where consistency is concerned with the bat, and where the ball is concerned, they need to work and being disciplined. The bowlers need to work on being disciplined. So we definitely want to see these youngsters continue to work hard and continue to build themselves as they go on into the future. You understand? Because we have a lot of cricketers that are on their way out now, and we need these players to step up and to really show what they are capable of. As I would have indicated in previous videos, we have a lot of players that will be leaving out of West Indies cricket in the next year or 2 or 3. You understand? The likes of Dwayne Bravo, Christopher Henry Gale, Lendl Simmons. We have people like Russell Pollard. All these guys are in their high 30s. So it's our mid 30s. So there's a lot of spots to be filled. The last crop of players that we would have gotten from the under 19 level, they are still there and thereabout, not dominating as much as how we would have expected. The likes of Pooran, Hetmyer, Alzari Joseph, Shemar Holder. These are guys that they did extremely well at the under 19 level, and they are still there and really waiting to explode in international cricket. The likes of Pooran and Hetmyer, they would have done reasonably well where franchise cricket is concerned, but as regards to settling into the West Indies team, they are yet to do that. Take for example India. If you look at India and you look at a guy like a Richard Pant, a guy like a Shah, these guys, they would have performed very well at the under 19 level. They played very well in franchise cricket, and they would have made themselves available for their teams, and they are well settled in. You understand? So Guy Pant and those guys are pretty attacking, and you don't hear people talking about them just playing T20 cricket because they are attacking. They are talented cricketers, so they are, Pant and all of those guys, they are given the opportunity to play cricket. You understand? And that is what we want for West Indies. We want Hetmyer and Pooran and these guys to be playing. I do understand the rules that the CWI have, saying that if you don't play a certain amount of this or that, but we need to find ways to make sure that we maximize on our talent. You understand? And we know that they are going to be attacking, yes, but every team need at least 1 or 2 attacking players in there. You understand? And these guys can outperform a lot of these other test players that we have there, soaking up deliveries and all of that. If you look at, I would have brought this to the forefront on several occasions. If you look at the likes of David Warner, A.B. de Villiers, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Christopher Henry Gale, Rohit Sharma, another Indian before he retired, I think his name was Sehwag. These are all guys that did pretty well in the shorter format of the game, yes, but if you look at their test records and their ODI records, they would have been able to really settle down and play good innings. So we want our youngsters to really move over into the international setup. So hopefully these guys coming through like the Matthew, the Teddy Bishop, and all of these talented cricketers, they will be shepherded over into the program. You understand? Because we can't continuously lose our cricketers like this. But yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, just wanted to spend some time and really brush over this article that I saw on the CWI website with you guys in. But we're gonna leave this one right here for now. Sports to the bone, keeping you informed. Please remember to like, share, leave us a comment. If you have not yet subscribed, please go right ahead and subscribe to the channel. I'm out.